Cheers. All right, welcome back. I'm going to get into something that I kind of talked about on my Instagram before. Just dealing with body image issues, body dysmorphia. This is one of my favorite shirts, Better Late Than Ugly, and it's for several different reasons. Number one, it's hilarious. Number two, it just rings true to my body dysmorphia and my issues that I've had with my body since I was a child. So let's say I'm growing up and I'm the tallest girl. I'm taller than everyone, taller than all the boys. Kind of made me look like an outcast, even though none of my friends made me feel like an outcast. That was the first issue I dealt with. Then being super skinny was the next issue I dealt with. I didn't have much of nothing. I was a skinny girl all throughout my childhood and then into high school. I had thicker legs, but I was still a stick figure, I guess you can say, growing up. So when I got into my 20s, it was about perfection for me. I needed to look my best at all times. When I used to go out and party, being a socialite, I had to be top tier. So I did whatever I needed to do to look good. Then came children. I had children, and when you have children, love my boys to death. Your body changes. When I had my first son, I was 20 years old, and body changed in a better way, I felt like, for me. Growing up skinny, this completely changed kind of what I look like, and I felt a little better. I still, had my flaws that I would see every time I would look in the mirror or at a photo. It would be a problem. Fast forward 7 years later, when I have my youngest with my husband, my body completely changed. I was good for a little bit, but when you're married and when you're happy and when you are in a good spot in your life, you tend to get comfortable. So I got comfortable. I was a happy girl. Me and my husband were great. Still are great, by the way. Me and my husband were great at that time. And I was cool. I was happy. So the weight just falls on you. I was a stay-at-home mom for the first 3 years of both of my boys' lives. But for my youngest, I gained a bunch of weight. There was a time, I remember we went to Cabo as a family. I think my youngest was about 3, and I felt like a whale, like no joke. I'm gonna not cry because I've been dealing with this all my life, trying not to get emotional. But I felt horrible. I think this was the time we were on the trip and I had to ask for a seatbelt extender. Sorry. Give me a second. Okay. Had to get myself together. And that really shook me. I came home, I started working out, lost weight, felt good again. Then of course you get back into being comfortable, and I get back into me being lazy. I'm lazy. And gained the weight back. So I became my largest at this weight that I don't think I've ever told anyone but my husband, at 285 pounds. Now I'm 5'10". I can carry it, but it's not good for me. And I didn't feel like I looked good. My friends like, oh, you look so good. My husband, oh, he's never one time told me I needed to lose weight or told me I was fat or overweight or anything like that. He's never made me feel bad about how I look, but me and my mind have always made me feel bad about how I look. No matter if I'm skinny, no matter if I'm overweight, I seem to always be unhappy with what I look like. So I worked out, gained the weight back. Fast forward to last year, I decided to make a change. I felt like enough was enough. I know we've all seen the Ozempic commercials and all of that, and people talk bad about it, and people harp on it or things like that. But I did decide at 285 pounds that I was going to get on a shot to help me get to a place where I could work out without being in pain, to a place where I could move around and feel comfortable at a gym without everyone staring at me. I felt like Like, why is she here? So I'm not ashamed to say that I started on Zepbound. I had zero side effects. I didn't have any. And I lost 60 pounds in 6 months. Fast forward to the beginning of this year. I am on the lowest dosage now. I'm just maintaining. I'm working out. I am feeling good about myself. But with all that being said, I still battle with seeing every single flaw that I have when I look in the mirror or when I see a photo. Like, you see plenty of photos of me, but I struggle with them. I struggle with them. You may think they look amazing. You may think they look good, but to me, there's still things wrong. So I'm talking about this today because I know there are several women who deal with this. I heard from a few women on Instagram regarding a post I made, like it was a story, a video of why I was late to my cousin's birthday party because I was dealing with this. Because I changed clothes 10 times because I didn't feel good enough. I remember the years of not going anywhere when my friends would invite me to do this, do that. Oh, I have something to do. I didn't have anything to do. I looked in the mirror and I didn't like what I saw, so I didn't go. This has happened to me too many times. I would sit at home and my husband would be like, you don't want to go anywhere? And I'd be like, no. Just because putting on clothes was a struggle for me. Putting on things that were too tight or didn't fit was a struggle for me. And now I'm at the point where I've lost 70 pounds at this point, and I still struggle. I struggle with, oh, I have these clothes and they don't fit because they're too big. Or I go buy clothes that are not the right size yet or too big. And I know this is something that women struggle with. So I wanted to be vulnerable again and come on here and talk about it. We struggle with what we see in the mirror. But ladies, we are beautiful. We are beautiful inside and out. Please know that what you see in the mirror may not be what you want to see, but you are still a beautiful person. I tell you that, and I'm reminding myself that I'm still bomb. Like, I could care less what this mirror on the wall is giving. I know what I'm giving. So please don't sit at home because you don't feel like you can go anywhere. I've done that. My friends are absolutely stunning. And the thing is, for me, they've always made me feel that way as well. And I'm stunning too. And it's just like, it's these mind games that are being played with us to make us feel like we're not worthy of certain things when we are. So don't sit at home. Put on that dress. Put on them shorts. Put on them jeans that you say, oh, I just can't wear these anywhere. Put them on. Feel good about yourself because you are beautiful. Don't let that mirror tell you anything different.